Good afternoon everyone, TMMgamer here, bringing you episode 1 of my new series. I'm going to call this series Fed Up of the FAMAS. Now this is the perfect series for you if you are completely sick to death with seeing FAMAS gameplay, hearing people talk about the FAMAS, watching FAMAS gameplay, anything to do with the FAMAS, you won't find it here. So I hope you enjoy the new series. For the first episode of it, I have a SPAS-12 gameplay for you with the silencer. Now, the SPAS-12 is probably my favourite shotgun, and it's probably my favourite shotgun because you can use it with a silencer and you have no negative effects. It doesn't affect the damage, it doesn't affect the range, it doesn't affect the spread, and it's just, so it's a very, very effective weapon. Now, the main part of this commentary is going to be about Modern Warfare 3, but before I dive into that, let's talk about the weapon. As I've said, it's probably my favourite shotgun. Use it with a silencer very, very well, and it also has a larger magazine and a faster rate of fire than the stakeout. So when the stakeout, if you don't get the one-hit kill, you might be in trouble. With the SPAS, you can black the guy down, and I think that's a very, very strong plus point for it. Look at this guy, completely oblivious. Shoot him in the back, unfortunately don't get the kill, but I will get him in a little bit. Now, I do like the stakeout as well, and with the grip it's a very, very good weapon. But if you're new to shotguns and you want to give them a try and you haven't really used them in Black Ops, I recommend you start with a SPAS-12 silenced, because it enables you to stay off the radar and have a very, very useful close range weapon. Now the perks I've chosen with this are Ghost, Steady Aim and Hacker, and I think this is quite an old gameplay, so I don't think any of them are pro yet. Now, that was a good shot from that guy, to be fair. My opinion on Ghost is you can only use it if you're using a weapon which is markedly worse than the FAMAS. Now, a shotgun is markedly worse than a FAMAS, so I let myself use Ghost, and I will also use Ghost on sniper rifles, but I don't use it for any other class. If you can only do well when you've got everything in your favour, that's a sign that you're a bit of a scrub. So I've decided to go for no Ghost and no FAMAS from now on. Right, just a little bit on the map. Cracked is probably the best map to, in my opinion, for using shotguns. Array, not very good. Array in the Array building is pretty good, and maps like Summit are good because all the action is indoors. Look at that guy, another totally oblivious guy there, gets me a free kill. But if you're, looking to do well with shotguns, this is the map I recommend for you, because there's a lot of close quarters combat. There's obviously you've got the two main streets either side of B, and you've got that one main street that goes right through the B objective and goes to either spawn. But apart from that, most of the combat will take place indoors, and that's a very, very good thing if you're using a shotgun, because you do not want to be caught outside with it, because you will die most of the time. And using shotguns in Black Ops is a lot harder than it was in Modern Warfare 2, and the SPAS-12 in Black Ops is a very different weapon than it was to Modern Warfare 2. You're not going to get a lot of one-hit kills with this weapon, but you can make up for that by the fact that it's semi-automatic, so you can spray people down with it if that first shot doesn't get you the kill. So it's not really that much of a disadvantage. Say the stakeout, if you miss your first shot or you don't get that one-hit kill, you're in trouble, because by the time you've cocked the action back, got that second shot ready to fire, the guy's probably killed you. But with this, you can black guys down if you run into them, so it's a very, very good weapon to use. Right. That's a little bit on the gameplay. Hopefully that was informative for you. And now I'm going to move on to Modern Warfare 3. Now the reveal trailer was out very early this morning if you're in Europe, but it was out last night if you're in America. And I have to say, it does look fantastic. It really does look good. If you haven't checked out the reveal trailer yet, you can just YouTube it and it'll come up. But it is on. If you want to watch it in the best quality, go to www.callofduty.com and it's all up there for you. And the fighting looks brilliant. It's in all the major cities in Europe, and it's in New York, in all over the world. I think it's just going to be a fantastic single-player campaign, because Infinity Ward haven't done a bad single-player campaign yet. So I'm really, really excited for that. But obviously, the main selling point for any Call of Duty game, and the main reason most people get it, is the multiplayer, and that's still a big question. I've heard rumours that the next... if you're wondering what's happened here, the host migrated. So unfortunately it split the clip into two in theatre mode. So that's why there's a little bit of a break there, but it picks up exactly where I left off, so there's no real problems. Anyway, back to the multiplayer. As I said before, it's the main reason why 99% of the people out there buy Call of Duty. and there's still a big question mark over it. Apparently, I've heard that the next gameplay trailer will feature some multiplayer gameplay, some multiplayer combat, but I'm really not sure. And if it does, that's fantastic, because perhaps we can see what they've fixed, whether they've fixed that one-hit knife lunge that I said in the previous video is one of my least favourite things about the Call of Duty franchise. And how did that guy not kill me? I was blessed this game with some completely and utterly moronic opponents, but with the shotgun I think that levels the playing field a little bit. Right, anyway, just a little bit on what's going to come up in the future. I'm right in the middle of my exam period at the moment, so if there's a little bit of dearth of videos over the next week or so, that's why. But I am going to endeavour to keep one up every 3 or 4 days like I've been doing before, and after that I'm going to try and get them up a lot sooner than that, probably a video every 2 days if I can, because I'll have nothing for nigh on 3 months before I go back to university. So that's a huge amount of time that I can spend playing Call of Duty, getting some great gameplay, and hopefully improving my channel. And on the subject of improving my channel, I am going to take the plunge and get a HD PVR after exams. You know, if my exams go well, which the one yesterday did go well, so if they all go the same, I'll be able to get that HD PVR for you in a couple of weeks, and that's going to be a major step up, because the audio quality's gone through the roof now. I've got this Turtle Beach, and hopefully the video quality will go through the roof as well. And when I've got that, I really think this channel should be able to take off, because I've got some very good subscribers already, but I'm looking to improve constantly. And you know, HD picture is the main way to improve your channel relatively easily. Obviously it's expensive and it is going to hurt my bank balance quite a lot, but it's a necessary step I think if I want to get my channel where I want it to go. So hopefully in a few weeks I'll have crystal clear HD quality for you, and that's only a good thing. Right, just another question for you about the Modern Warfare 3 trailer. I assume you've all watched it, and if you hadn't watched it before this video, you know where to watch it now. So pause the video here, go and watch it, and then once you've watched it, come back and tell me what you think about it. I'm really excited about it. It looks fantastic. So there's some very interesting points in it. I mean, one of the most interesting is the submarine missile launch. Now, I watched in another video, I think it was by Dirk the Devil. Yes, it was by Dirk the Devil. He said that was a Tomahawk missile, and if he's right, I reckon that'll be a kill streak, like he said. I'm using one of his ideas here. I don't want to be accused of robbing his idea without giving him proper credit. But a Tomahawk missile, if you don't know much about it, it can be launched from submarines, if you've seen, or surface warships. And apparently, it's so accurate, people can choose what window they want it to go through the house. So I think that might replace the Predator missile as like a 5 or 6 kill streak. A missile that's very accurate, that perhaps you can't control like the Predator, but you can pick up on the map you want, sort of like an airstrike, and it'll be a single missile strike right down on the map. Now, there were Predators seen in the gameplay as well, in the little trailer, a Predator UAV. So perhaps the Predator UAV will make a return as a 5 kill streak, and you will be able to control it, but as a trade-off, it will have a smaller blast area than, say, a Tomahawk missile, which could be a 6 or 7 kill streak, which will have a huge blast area, but you aren't able to control it after you've clicked to fire. So I think that'll be 2 quite interesting kill streaks there. 2 kill streaks that have trade-offs, both have positives and negatives over each other, but are fairly well balanced. Obviously, if they're going to be that well balanced, they've got to be quite close to each other. I can't see the Tomahawk missile being anything over like a 7 kill streak really, unless it is a mother of all blast areas. Or it could be similar to the stealth bomber was in Modern Warfare 2. Perhaps you have a battery of Tomahawk missiles go off and plaster an area for 20 seconds, and that could be an 8 or 9 kill streak. But it's very interesting. Just from this 30-second trailer, there's a lot of discussion points. And if you've watched the trailer, please leave what your favourite part of it was, what you're excited about, what you're perhaps not so excited about. Because I'm not sure how that underground train battle is going to work. I think that's another very exciting part of that trailer. Battling with a Humvee up against a train. I think it's in the London Underground, that one, or it could be in the Paris Metro. But I'm really excited for this. I think you can probably tell I'm so excited, and that was unlucky. Nearly got a free assist, but the guy bled out just as I pulled the trigger, which is unfortunate. But I hope you've enjoyed the commentary, guys. I'm so excited for Modern Warfare 3 now. I really hope it's not a disappointment like the last 2 Call of Duties have been, because it's about time that COD's pulled out a game like COD 4 again, which was nigh on perfect. I mean, there's only one thing I would change about COD 4, which is the M16, but if Modern Warfare 3 can come as close to COD 4 as possible, that'd be brilliant. Now, I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. If you have, please rate and comment as always, and I'll have a video up for you very soon. Thanks for watching, guys. See you.